Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. On this episode, I'm going to show you guys how to add your custom domain to your System IO tool. So, with System IO, what is domain? All of this. If you don't know what affiliate marketing is something that I do. It's a business model where you're promoting other people's products and services and you're earning commission through every sale that's made under a special link that's provided to you by the business that you're affiliating with. So if you don't know what affiliate marketing is, you don't know how to start, I'll leave a link in the description below for you to access a 15-day challenge. It's a course that I took personally on learning how to make money online with affiliate marketing as a complete brand new newbie, like with no knowledge of this. And this is now the foundation of what I am sitting on today. So if you want to learn more about that and how I do this, or follow along in the journey, follow along in all of my other social media platforms, but also subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be sharing with you weekly tips and guides on how to utilize your tools, give you your how-tos, your tutorials, and strategize on your affiliate marketing journey. And all of what I'm doing is completely free, so just all you got to do is just follow along. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll be super more than happy to help you out on creating more videos just for you. And I'm able to do this all from the comfort of my home and do this all part-time hours for full-time income, again, as a complete brand new beginner. But again, I learned something through a course. I learned the knowledge and the information that I am able to through the course that I told you about. So I'll leave it in the link below. But for today, I'm going to show you guys how to add your custom domain into your System IO. Now, what is System IO? System IO is a tool that you can use to build your funnels and to automate your messages, your emails. And with affiliate marketing, those are the only two tools that you absolutely need in order to run a successful online business with affiliate marketing. So with System IO, I didn't say this, but it's completely free to use this tool. Of course, as it goes with the features going up, you do have to upgrade eventually. But starting off as a brand new beginner, this is going to be completely awesome for you to try out, especially because it's risk free, zero down payments for anything. It's completely free to sign up and use today. So I'll access the link to that, to System IO, in the description below. Check that out, click on it so you can access System IO as you're going through this video, because I'm going to do some kind of technical thing, and you're going to want to like just make sure that you have your systems up so you can click as along with this video as you're going through, so that way it can kind of make sense and make sure that you're not missing anything. Okay, so we're just going to jump right in, but before we do, click again on that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're not missing any of my videos or contents, and so that you're getting all of the news and updates from me, your personal guide and mentor, Carol Suggest. And let's go ahead and jump right into this. So again, today we're doing System IO. For all of the links, if you need access to any of the links that I'm going to be using today, which is using System IO for funnel building and the autoresponder, but I'm going to show you how to use your custom or import your custom domain to your system. I'm going to be using GoDaddy. GoDaddy is a site where you can purchase your domains. I purchased my domain for $28 a year. They are doing a promo for $2.99 a year for the first year. For your very first year, $2.99. If you want access to that, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. GoDaddy. $2.99 for the first year. After that first year, I believe it's $18.99 on the second year. But again, super, super, super cheap for just starting off, especially with your tools already completely free. And with this video, I'm going to show you how to import that domain, which you're going to purchase for only $2.99, to be able to get everything up and running and started today. All right. So in System IO, you're going to log into your System IO, click the link in the description, log into the System IO. This is the dashboard. Okay. This is completely new as I'm still just learning this system, but I'm definitely already loving everything that they have to offer. So this is the dashboard, which you're going to go to. What you're going to want to do is go to this profile right here. Okay. You're going to click down to settings. Go to settings, and you're going to go to this drop down right here and look for custom domains. Now, under custom domains, this is where you're going to add a domain, okay? Now, I've already added this one, but I'm going to show you how to do this. So I'm going to delete this and I'm going to show you from scratch. Now, once you're in, right, you have already a domain that's given to you by System.io. They give you a domain that you can use, and it's going to be your let's say you signed in with the Gmail, right? Mine is carolsuggest@gmail.com for my just a generic email. So it's carolsuggest.system.io is what they're going to give you. So they're going to give you this last part got with system.io. Now, if you don't want to use that and you have your own custom domain that you've purchased through outside, just like I did with GoDaddy, then you're going to add domain, and we're just going to click on that one, and you're going to add www and then your domain of choice. Once it's added, what we're going to do is we're going to copy the records because we're going to now get the two tools talking. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this records. I'm gonna show you guys how to put the records in place so that GoDaddy and System.io are finally connected and that everything is good to go from there. Okay, if you've already watched how to build your funnel and how to do the email sequence in System, then you are good to go. Your profile is all your whole side hustle, your business is already up and running. So all you got to do is creating content. So let me show you how to do the technical part of this. Again, follow along, stop and pause the video if you have to, just so that you're not missing anything. So the first thing we're going to want to do, again, I purchased my domain in GoDaddy. So you're going to go to your domain. Okay, if you're in GoDaddy and you're using GoDaddy just like me, you're gonna get to GoDaddy, sign in, you're gonna get to the dashboard part if it goes there. Oh, it's still loading. So once you're in the dashboard, this is how GoDaddy looks for your dashboard. Okay, once you're in the dashboard, you're gonna click on domain. Okay, it's this one right here, and in domain, what we're gonna do is we're gonna edit the settings. Okay, we're gonna manage the settings. We're going to manage and make changes to the settings. So we're already in domain settings. What you're gonna want to do is go up here to DNS, click the drop down and look for manage zones. Okay, you're gonna click on manage zones, and you're gonna put in your domain name. Of course, mine is carolsuggest.com. And once you've put in your domain name, it's gonna have the records all here for you. Okay, so this is where we're gonna input the records that System.io is asking us to input, and this is where everything is gonna connect and start talking to each other. Okay, so let's go back to System, and so we're in the records now. Again, this is the management, the DNS management. Okay, we're in the records. What you're gonna do is go back to System.io. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create a Cname, and we're gonna create two different Cnames. Okay, I'm about to show you how to do this. So again, follow along, pause if you have to, drink your water if you need to, take a break, pause, whatever, but come back to it and press play when you need to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy our domain without the period at the end because there's a period at the end. And we're going to look for the type to be Cname. So go back to your domain, which for me is going to be GoDaddy. And when you scroll down from the records, you're going to go right here where it says add, and you're going to select type Cname. Okay, Cname. The host, you're going to paste in the host, which is our domain, right? That one right there. And then we're going to copy that. This is going to be the host, and this is going to be the value. Okay, so once you go back here to domain, this is the host and this is the value. So value, it points to, and we're going to point it to that right there, which is this one right here. Okay, so this CNAME to the host, and the host will point to the value, which is this code right here. And you always want to just leave this at an hour and don't ever touch that. That's good where it's at. just click save. That's the first one we did, and we need to add a second one for the one on the bottom here. Now, the one on the bottom, you just want to make sure that you copy everything before your domain name. So all of those numbers and everything, click copy and go back to here. And again, the type is Cname. The host, you're going to paste it in there, which is all those numbers you just copied. And the Cname that it's going to or pointing to, the value, I'm going to copy that, go back here and put in here, just paste it in here, that points to, and leave it at an hour, save it, and you're good to go. Okay, so once that one is done, it'll be up. Let it load a little bit. And so once that's done, we'll go to System.io. If you need to read an article to set up the custom domain, you can. There's an article that you can try out here. If not, just follow along with this video, and we are almost done. Now, once that's done, it'll, just like you saw last time, it'll have a domain down here, which it'll show you that it's pending. So once this stops loading, and this is good to go, it'll be added into here, right here, and it'll say pending, and then they'll just have to review it and just make sure that everything's good to go before everything's approved. That'll take about 24 to 48 hours. Once that's done, you're good to go. If you have any issues at all, guys, there's this question mark on the bottom, which is the support page. Any questions at all, any issues at all, feel free to just live chat with them and even do screenshots and tell them what your problem is, and they'll give you step-by-steps on how to how to help you and stuff like that. So once that's done, this is still loading. Okay, so this is good. So it's added, and this will pop up in a little bit. All right, so we've got the Cname added. Now, the last thing we want to do is go up to mailing settings. So this is when you're sending out the mails, because you want to make sure that it is under your custom domain name and not a generic domain name, right? And so let's go ahead and click on this. Now, I already had my custom domain in there, but I'm going to show you guys how to set it up from scratch. So what you're going to do, you don't have to use this one right here, but you're going to hit set up under domain name, and we're going to add in our domain name. Okay, so again, mine is carolsuggests.com. And then click continue. Now, another thing we're going to want to do is create the DNS records for 3 other things, which will tie our email sequences on how we reply and how we respond with our emails to our GoDaddy. Okay, so this is the last step on what we need to set up and what we need to connect. Stick with me. We're almost done here. As soon as we're done, we can take a break. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste every single one of these. And then as soon as it's done, we are good to go. Okay, so first, and everything here is it's a Cname. So you're good to go on all of the DNS records on knowing that it's a Cname. So what we're going to do is copy the first line and add a record to Cname, paste it on here, and point it to the value, which is this inbound.system.io. We're going to paste that there. Okay, on an hour, just leave that, save. So that's one down. We got 2 more to go. We're going to copy this right here. You see how it's very simple, just very easy, copy and paste a lot of the things that we do. Again, that's why a lot of people think that it's scary, having to think of like this technical part of it, but a lot of the technical parts of a lot of things. So that's good, that's good, that's good. 1 hour saved. So a lot of the technical things that you do on nowadays with learning a lot of these things is not as scary or as hard to learn. I think it's pretty easy. And if you do have any questions or if it does seem overwhelming, hey, feel free to reach out and I'm here for you, okay? Okay, so we got this one with I2, and then this last one, copy. Huh, where did it go? I didn't even get to. Okay, I thought I was done, but it kicked me out. I think, yeah, so it'll be the same thing on everything. This just needed to point to that last one, which I had right here. So systemio2 domain Carol suggests. Systemio2 domain Carol suggest.com to key2 system. Okay. So we got that, an hour, and save. So now all of our DNS records are inputted into our GoDaddy, which is the place of where we purchased our domain. And when you're in GoDaddy, it's going to ask you if you wanted to also purchase the 365 Microsoft 365, and that's how you're able to also like send out and reply to your emails as well. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we had 3 in here and then 2 from the previous one. And so once that's done, this will show pending, just like how I said this should show pending. Just like so. Okay, so okay, pending validation. If you want to show instructions on what else you need to do, that's the same thing that you need to copy into, but we already have that. Again, pending validation, they just need to make sure everything is good. They need to do a review on it, make sure everything is connected and good to go, and everything like your domain is not sketchy or whatever. And just like your domain name of what the email address is going to be sent out, you have to make sure that it's an email address. Email address is going to be your professional email address. Okay, and mine is carol@carolsuggest.com, and that's going to be what's going to be sending out to them. Okay, and the static footer of every email marketing sent, you can put like a little note. Like for me, I always put, as always, your new friend and guide. I like to do this because it's just for me it's like more professional. So as always, your new friend and guide, Carol Pillock, this is me, CEO of Carol Suggest. And then you always have to have that unsubscribe because that option has to stay open. Once you're done, just hit save, and then it's saved. The next thing you need to do is just start building your funnels and start putting your emails and your email sequences in place. And then from here, as soon as the pending is good, it'll be active and good to go. And that's all for how to input or how to put in a custom domain into your System.io. I hope that this helped a lot of you guys. I'm sorry if it took a long time, but again, thank you guys so much for staying with me all the way to the end of this video. If you have any more questions on anything, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. But again, thank you for watching. If you like this video, click that like button, and of course don't forget to subscribe and follow along on my journey as I show you how to do different side hustles. But first, we're going to do affiliate marketing, master this, make money, and fund our other side hustles. So let's go. Have a good day, stay positive, and stay blessed.